For thousands of years, Wakulla Springs has stood timeless as a reflection of our past. Located near Tallahassee, it is one of the world's largest and deepest freshwater springs. It's home to an array of fish, wildlife, and spectacular rare native plants and trees. The city of Tallahassee has dedicated resources to preserve this remarkable natural treasure.
One major project the City of Tallahassee has undertaken is the Advanced Wastewater Treatment Project for nitrogen reduction. This project is probably the most important project the City of Tallahassee has ever undertaken. We wanted to showcase this project across the state of Florida, and the Florida Sterling Showcase Competition was a great opportunity to do that.
Well, one of the unique features of this project was that the site was going to undergo a complete upgrade, and we had to keep the facility online while this construction was underway. The project was an enormous undertaking, and it required the entire team to get involved. And when our results of this project turned out to be fantastic, way ahead of schedule, we thought it was a great opportunity for us to share everything we learned with others so that they might be able to incorporate some of the things we did and also have a likely success story, perhaps.
The process we used was to look at the data that we had collected, the teamwork, the effort, the organizational goals. We looked at all those things that the city goals and accomplishments we were trying to achieve also fit within the Sterling model and the Sterling criteria.
City of Tallahassee's core values fits perfectly with the Sterling program. For years we've been working on customer service. Customer service is our business. Also, we've been working on leadership development, strategic planning, and how do we engage our workforce. The Florida Sterling model leads us to a culture of continuous improvement. Our vision is setting the standard for excellence. The Advanced Wastewater Treatment Project fits all of the Sterling criteria with strong leadership, focused on teamwork, open communications, and making sure that we have positive results.
We went back and gathered the data that was gathered during the project, and we sat down and compiled that, and then we took a look at the results, and then we found a way to seam all this together and show how they fit into the Sterling criteria and how to tell the story in a way that makes sense to the general audience who may not be familiar with our facility.
We knew we had a very good project for the Sterling Showcase because we met all the 7 criteria in the categories. We got together approximately 3 months ago as a sub-team. We realized we needed to put a PowerPoint presentation to an audience of over 1,000 people in Orlando, and we had a 12-minute deadline to make the presentation on stage.
We had to practice it enough so that we were comfortable and confident with the material we were presenting in the order that was being presented in. On the other hand, it's a very technical presentation, so we had to make sure that we were using basic terminology and keeping it simple. And with it being a technical presentation, we wanted to make sure it was entertaining. And that was challenging for us, finding the entertaining features, but we may have found some entertainment to put into our presentation.
When we arrived in Orlando to prepare ourselves for the Sterling Showcase, we were greeted by many professionals from the Sterling organization. They showed us the room, they introduced us to the video camera people, they introduced us to the podium, they showed us the rooms. They gave us the guidance that we needed to help do some more practicing for the actual showcase presentation. We were never alone. We had plenty of team support and practice materials from the Sterling Showcase Council.
They gave us a moment to get over the initial shock of the size of the room. Then they had us practice up on stage several times until we were comfortable and the stage became second nature to us and it didn't feel like such a large room. And with all this practice in Tallahassee and practicing at the Orlando conference really helped us feel comfortable when we did the final presentation, the final showcase.
When we were on the stage with the other teams and our name was announced, we of course were exuberant and very excited. When we got back to our table with all the executives, they of course congratulated us for our hard work, and at that moment everybody was being texted and emailed around the city to let them know that we had won the Sterling Showcase for the year.
It was really exciting. It was surprising because I felt all 3 teams that were in the competition, ourselves plus the other 2 teams, I thought all 3 did a fantastic job. They all presented material slightly different, So it was really exciting when they announced that we were the winner, that all the work that we had done on this project, and the project itself, and putting together the Sterling Showcase, that all this work came together, and that we came out to be the showcase champions. It was really exciting.
And receiving the award at the Sterling Showcase, it was not about the team that went to Orlando. It was about representing the entire underground utilities and over 100 people at the wastewater treatment facility. When we came back to the city, we were recognized by the City Commission and the Mayor for an outstanding job. But it wasn't about just the sub-team of the showcase. It was about all the employees who participated in achieving the AWT recognition, reducing nitrogen, and coming within budget and early with project completion.
After winning the Florida Sterling Showcase, we were so excited that our general manager decided that we were going to go on for the next step. The next step is the Florida Sterling Challenge. Now, the challenge is really not an award, but it's a feedback report. It shows you how you compare to the Sterling best practices, and it shows you where your strengths are and opportunities for improvement. And once we get this report, we can prepare ourselves for our ultimate journey of winning the Florida Governor Sterling Award.
And this is how we do it. This is how we do it every day in setting the standard for excellence at the City of Tallahassee underground utilities. The Sterling golden thread is truly weaved throughout the entire organization.